What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing an affordable makeup look using only drugstore products. If you hear the noise in the background, that's because my son's watching his show, so his little TV show, so don't mind that. I already started out by moisturizing. I used the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. And then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I already did one eyebrow, so I'm gonna do the other one, but I'm like... And then I brush up the line to like blend it out. So I don't know, sometimes if y'all see some girls when they have their eyebrows filled in, you can see the bottom and top line. I hate that. So for me, I like almost take forever on my eyebrows. So for there, I grabbed some concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition in the shade Porcelain. Cover my brows, and I'm just gonna pick up some product like this. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it in the back of my hand. So a little bit like that. You don't need a lot of concealer to carve out your eyebrows. And then you just do your line under. And then you're gonna drag down that line with whatever product is left in the brush. Just drag it all down. I'm using this is an old Sephora brush. This is the airbrush concealer brush, and you're just gonna want to blend that out until everything's sharp and crispy. And what's next from brows is your face. For eyes, I'm not really doing an eyeshadow. I'm probably just gonna do winged eyeliner. Since I have oily skin and big pores, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for my pores, and I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, the matte one, and it just looks like this. Yeah, so I go ahead and grab a little bit of the e.l.f. Go ahead and fill that in on my pores. And I usually have big pores on my cheek area, on my nose, in the middle of my forehead. So that's mainly where I focus the product at. And then once that's all blended out, you're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild primer. And this just really helps to mattify your face, because if you're like me, like I get really oily in my T-zone and on my cheeks really bad. So I'm just gonna grab a small amount like that. Just blend that in, and then just dot it on my face. And then on the outside, I rub it in, and wherever I place the e.l.f. Poreless Putty, I pat it in. Okay, and for foundation, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. This is really good if you have really oily skin. And I'm just gonna dot it on my face. And then I'm gonna use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And it just looks like this. And for me, since I love more of a full coverage, I always go in with the brush first, and then afterwards I go in with the beauty blend. And for concealer, we're gonna go back in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition in the shade Porcelain, and we're gonna just go back in with that, and we're just gonna do under the eyes. gonna go in under the eyes. And then I just do a line down my nose, 2 by my mouth, and on my chin. And then you're gonna blend out with the brush. For me, I use this brush blending out my under concealer just to blend it out, because I feel like using a brush gives you more full coverage rather than going in with the beauty blender, because for me, I feel like the beauty blender takes a lot of product. So what I do is I just go in with the brush first, and then I use the beauty blender to go over on top to blend it out more seamlessly. And I was originally supposed to film a mukbang, but stuff didn't go as planned, so I'm gonna upload a mukbang video pretty soon. I just need to figure out who I'm gonna do it with. I originally wanted to do it with my sister, but we were busy that day, so we didn't get around to it. I'm just gonna blend out the edges. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna use the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is the translucent powder. And I'm not gonna bake it, I'm just gonna use it to set. So I'm just gonna get some, set it under my eyes, on my eyelids, under my eyes, on my eyelids, and then we're gonna switch over to a brush. Gonna get some powder and just set my entire face. Don't worry if you get some powder in your brows, you can always go over it with brow powder, like so. Next is bronze and contour. So for that, I'm gonna use the LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. I'm gonna mix this one and this one, and then we're just gonna go ahead and contour. And from there, now we're going to bake. So for the blush, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Dream Bounce blush. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some product and then just go ahead and put that on my cheeks. And I like to do blush on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin, and some on my nose. You're gonna dust off the baking that you did right here. Should I do eyeliner? Should I not? Okay guys, so I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I already applied my lashes off camera. I already dusted off the setting powder off of my nose. I already applied mascara to my top lashes, and I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara for my bottom lashes. From there, I'm gonna use the Mario Badescu facial spray with Aloe Sage and Orange Blossom. Gonna let that dry. And then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Flower Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. And I'm just gonna use the Champagne shade. And this highlighter is very, very pigmented, so make sure you use a little bit when you start off. See, like that was just like the tiniest tap ever. And I like to smile, and right here I also apply highlighter right here. so that's why you get the highlighting effect on all angles of our nose. On your inner corner. And then you're gonna get whatever is left on the brush and then place it under your brow, on your brow bone. And from here, we're gonna go on to lips. So for lips, I'm more of like a nude type of girl. So I'm gonna go on with the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. I'm just gonna line my lips. I don't do any overlining or anything like that. Lips, for the rest of the lips, we're gonna use a Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color. And then you're gonna set your face with the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist. I highly recommend this. It smells like coconuts and it's the bomb. It's one of those setting sprays that you want to still look matte, but at the same time you want to still look dewy without looking like a grease ball. So this is a really good setting spray. They also have a matte one if you want to just look all matte. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe to my channel. But yeah, this is the completed look and thank you for watching.